Hi, my name is Lupe Romero, and I'm a pancreatic cancer survivor warrior, diagnosed on February 11th, of 2012, exactly 1 month after my 50th birthday. And I'm feeling a little frustrated right now, and I had to walk out and get a little bit of fresh air. I'm scheduled to start my chemo next Wednesday, but my oncologist is waiting for my consult from UCLA from the oncologist there. I hadn't heard, gotten the appointment, I hadn't heard anything, so then I decided to call, and so my insurance and Mission Hospital affiliate, they don't have any record of requests for authorization, even though I know my oncologist and the people at UCLA, they've been working really hard, but sometimes those things happen. And so I needed to step away from my desk for a little bit because life is a little bit stressful here. There's that saying, I don't know, I've heard before that God doesn't give you more than you can handle, and I believe that. But and then somebody else said, well, He loves you very much, and I know He loves me very much. But anyway, yeah, my mom had surgery last week. She had back surgery and she's recovering, but the hardest thing is that she doesn't know, and we can't tell her. We're going to tell her once she regains her strength and is feeling better, but it's hard visiting her and then knowing that she doesn't know. And then also my husband has very advanced liver disease, and he was in the hospital about a month ago, but he's better today. And so anyway, my faith remains strong. My faith was strong before I had my cancer, during my cancer, and of course will continue. My faith will continue. My relationship with God became very strong years ago. And so when I was first diagnosed, it was like I didn't feel sorry for myself, or, you know, and I never asked why, but instead it's like, what do you want me to do with this? And I continue to ask Him that, what do you want me to do with this? And so I'm very blessed to work here at Mission Hospital. It's a Catholic hospital that respects all different faiths. I have so many people praying for me from all different walks of life, from so many different religions. And so I'm here at when I walked away, I feel very blessed because I'm able to sit here in the chapel and just have a very peaceful moment with God. Here is our chapel, and beautiful, lighting, and this is very, very peaceful. And there's a beautiful healing garden outside, and it's very important to, enjoy life. I've enjoyed life. Well, my husband and I have been together since I was 14 and he was 17, so it hasn't always been easy, but we both enjoy life, and we're very blessed. We have a wonderful family. I went to the Holy Land with my mom in 2001 and had a wonderful time with her. We followed Jesus' life from before he was born till after his death. I did 10 marathons, completed 10 Los Angeles marathons in the past, and then I just completed one marathon after my successful Whipple this last March. It was 26.2 miles. I also completed 2 half marathons, the last one this last Sunday, 13.1 miles. I walked it, and I knew I was kind of worried about my results and stuff. I mean, I had already had my results, but I can't sit around and just kind of mope. I also went skydiving during my chemo, and that was awesome. And then I returned 5 months ago with my mom. The first skydiving was a nice experience. It was with my niece Veronica. My nephew Jose, her husband, got us the tickets to go skydiving, and then I was hooked. And so I took my mom last May, and we had an awesome time. And then I returned just a couple weeks ago with Roberta Luna, a 12-year pancreatic cancer survivor, and then Mike, he's also a 5-6-year pancreatic cancer survivor, and that was awesome. And with a few other people from PanCan, it's an awesome experience. Well, my chemo's scheduled to start next week, and so I hope that we stay on schedule because I'm anxious to start my fight. And I don't know, I've had chemo before, and they're going to be administering the same chemo, but I'm not sure how I will be tolerating it because my body's different. So from now till next Wednesday, I feel like it's like a white sheet of paper. I don't know what to expect. I'm not putting any positive or negative thoughts in my mind. I'm just going to go, and then once the chemo start, we'll take it from there. And with this Philfornax, I was originally told that the chemo would knock me off my feet, that I would have blisters in my mouth, and I would have very excessive diarrhea and vomiting, and I would lose my hair immediately. But I mean, like within a week. But I didn't. My hair thinned out, but I tolerated the chemo really well, and I was able to come back to work. So I'm hoping that the same thing applies this time. But again, I don't know because my body's not as strong as it used to be, and then also because I've had surgery, so I don't know how it'll tolerate, but I won't stress about that right now. But you know, times can be stressful, and I think it's very important that we keep it together, that we don't fall apart, because sometimes falling apart makes things worse. Sometimes we can't help it. I've had 2 times in my whole life when I've fallen apart, and that's when I was 9 and my grandmother died. I was very close to her, my mother's mother. And then also when my father died in 1999. So sometimes situations like that happen and you can't help but fall apart. But it's important to try to keep it together. And when you find yourself very stressful, try to find a quiet, peaceful place. I'm very blessed here at work that I can come to the chapel or here in this beautiful healing garden. Or when I'm at home, I have my garden at home, or wherever I am, I try to find a peaceful place. I've always been here. I've also been here at work when I've had stressful times, and then what I do is I get myself in a very quiet place. I'll sit in my chair. I try to clear my mind, and then I try to just take deep breaths and focus on God and focus on His love. And so if you find yourself in a very stressful situation, you know, do that. Don't be afraid of God. He's a loving God. He's a good God. And He loves you very much, and He never leaves you alone.